I like it. Actually, I'm not going to go in and search for liquor because I have plenty. I've got like a dozen or so.
I was talking hard liquor.
Yeah, I still got like a dozen or so, and I'm actually almost close to my weight limit, so...
Oh, fine. Be that way. Grump.
That's me. Grump, grump. Somebody just shared something. I see you have created a tiny human. I, too, have done this. Me, trying to make friends with other moms. Awkward.
Oh, my. Oh, shit. You know, this makes me kind of glad that we don't have any kids.
We just have kitties, and we did not make those.
Well,
somebody else made them for us.
Technically, yes.
Too many miles on the road. The pay is terrible.
Well, that's what keeps you going.
Steady. Just follow the sign.
Awkward.
So I think we're gonna have a MILA. Oh, I can just see I can see it right there. Just need to kind of get up there.
Find the entrance. Oh God.
It's one of those, and somebody...
That's what he said. Oh, I see where it is. I just gotta find the entrance.
This guy's like sitting on a toilet almost. He died like the king.
He died like he lived.
A king on his...
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit, where is he?
Here, there. No, you're done! Your goose is cooked!
Oh, I can take this. Is there more than one of him, though? Okay. I just face tanked a nuke.
Booze Quest 2287. Actually, this wasn't for booze. It's for the postscript of booze.
That's true. And there's somebody up here. When you come around the corner and realize, oh wait, that super mutant is right over there.
That suicider. What do you do when you sit there and you know a suicider is there and he still wants your head? Even though he's never going to do anything with it.
Run. Oh, there's a turret somewhere around here. Oh, Diamond City turret. So we need to get into this apartment building. Can I... There's no door there.
What the... Who the hell's perceiving you?
Whoever it is has a death wish. Oh, it's a gunner.
Oh, awkward.
Engaging defensive countermeasures.
Suiciders just really want hugs. That's grunt fodder.
They're just really bad at hugs. That guy sounded like a Wookiee.
And I can sound like a Wookiee if you sit there and you slow my voice down far enough. Freddy did not appreciate that.
He's just there giving me the death glare.
He's giving you the death glare and put his ears back and is like, eh.
I just want, you know, people to stop shooting at me.
Do you think that they could be friendly? Why can we not just get along?
You got me, Carrie. You've got me. In more ways than one.
Wait a minute.
Okay, apartment building. This'll work. I kind of want to post a dramatic kittinality with our various kitties so people know who we're yelling at.
Freddy was just giving you the look.
I mean, honestly, they deserve to be appreciated.
What's that at the door?
Hey, who's there?
What door? So let's watch TV together.
Not that door. The one right there. What is that?
Oh, that's a combat shotgun.
Oh, that was what was tied to the trigger then. Okay.
I must have
Shot.
fuck was that?
You know, he sounds like a warthog.
When I was a young warthog.
When I was a young warthog. He found his aroma lacked a certain appeal. He could clear the savannah after every meal. It was the handsomest song, but I lacked thick skin.
I don't really remember that one because I have to confess right now. This is actually a confession.
I'm sorry, I'm not Catholic.
Not anymore. But anyway, I have never seen the entirety of The Lion King. I have never sat down and watched The Lion King from beginning to end. As she takes off her she takes off her headphones. I don't even know you. I have broken Nancy. They are not getting that damage deposit back. You're right, Grandfather. No, really, if you make nice with the people in your who run your apartments, you'll actually get that back more often than not. My circle of lies. I mean, I've seen like, if you look at the aggregate, I've seen pretty much most of the movie. But I've never just sat there and watched from beginning to end. I mean, it's basically what? Hamlet with lions? What can I say except you're welcome? And once again, I'm taunting somebody. Okay, you want your drink glass to make us more drinks. Yay! The other day, we sat down and penned a version of, or a parody version of, Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Called Do You Want to Punch a Nazi? Because you know what? It's always okay to punch a Nazi. What the actual fuck? There are heads in this refrigerator.
Hold on a second. And apparently 2 of them were giving oral.
I guess. And a milk bottle. Okay then. You know what? Anybody we kill in here deserves what they get. This is lead up to the fence. Oh, okay. This is where I need to go. Okay, fair enough. Excuse me. A little bit of a belch there. I think my alcoholic drink might actually be a bit stronger than expected. I really did not need that reload, but okay, I'll take it.
Hey.
I might have just sparked out a conflict that I have nothing to do with. Explosions and everything. Ah, Curry, I love your understated view on these things. Oof, that's not good. Let's have a beer and a Nuclear Quantum. Okay, that's my quest objective, but let's see what all the people are shooting at. Get him, Curry! Oh, Curry, I did not mean to shoot you. Because she is like right between me and this enemy. It is. Supremely so. She has this unfortunate habit of wandering between me and targets. Then there's bunches of enemies and so on and so forth. It's really awkward.
Maybe they're making cheese.
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to make head cheese with actual human beings. I may be a bit unclear about the rules on this, but hey, what do I know?
I'm not getting the damage deposit back on their apartment. I thought the cheese head was a shape. Not like using human heads to make cheese.
No.
That's a rather small mold anyway.
I'll generally use actually pork heads.
What?
That's what head cheese is. It's basically like a pork head, especially prepared.
Full of cheese. Has been like in.
Nope. It's mostly meat.
Is it cooked? I
Nope.
hope. Oh god. Actually, since we're talking about pork heads,
You're welcome.
there's a food called liver. Hold on a second. I have to look up the correct term for it because liver mash.
Okay. Oh yes. Okay.
I think is what it's called. I'm gonna double check. Okay, it's actually called liver mush. Okay.
Anything that's called a mush is like, down a point in my book, but
Well,
and
apparently it's got liver in it, and it's also made with like you boiling pork head.
I'm gonna say I've eaten military rations in the past.
I know.
And I'm still looking at things like liver mush and being like, nope.
I watched that video out of morbid curiosity, okay? But no, I actually watched a video on how to make liver mush, and I watched it, and I was like, okay.
Why?
Still don't want to eat this, because, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say that my palate is refined or anything like that, but no, pate is usually liver mushed into a pate. And I've never really cared for pate anyway. Point of fact, it's just never been something that I've really been like, oh my god, I must have this.
This is what I'm waiting for.
Yeah. But yes, so with the whole thing with pate is that I've never had it. I've never sat there and been like, oh my god, this is like amazing, and I want to eat it again. I don't care for liver, typically. You know, not my thing. But with liver mash, they boil the head of a pig, okay, and they also, you know, boil various other bits, including the liver, and then they grind it and add various seasonings, and then cornmeal.
Ugh.
To bind it, and they add water to it, and then you sit there and you put it in a mold so it takes a shape, and you let it sit for like 24 hours. It's quite a prolonged process. I don't know why you would do this. I mean, outside of just to use every bit of the animal that you killed, I don't know why else you would use this or why you would do this. But they said that's what they do, okay? And so after 24 hours of sitting in the fridge, you can actually unmold it and cut it and then essentially fry it. And I just sat there and I watched it and I was like, you know, this is interesting. I mean, for me, it was more a case of culture that I was getting to watch. It's like, oh, okay, that's a thing. I'm going to say two things on this whole subject. First, I might be willing to try this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But somebody else better be making this, because I'm sorry, I cannot...
There's a limit.
I have some hard limits, and one of them is I refuse to boil a fucking pig head.
That's not the craziest limit ever.
Okay? I refuse to boil a fucking pig head, and then grind everything all the meat that you get off of it into a pate, add cornmeal and residual liquids. I mean, and you know, Gruntfather, that's a very fair assessment that when you're a starving peasant without access to refrigeration or enough calories to survive a winter, you will come up with some very strange ways to consume protein. And that's very fair. But you know something? I'm not a peasant.
Oh.
And I have limits. As I said, I'd be willing to try this, but, you know, I don't care if this is like the best damn fucking thing ever.
Uh-huh.
I am not boiling a fucking pig's head. Because, here's the thing. In the course of the video that I watched about this whole thing, they didn't show it. Thankfully, they didn't show it. Made me sit there and feel so fucking bad. It made me feel like I was eating my kin, okay? And I wasn't even eating it. I wasn't boiling it, okay? But they sat there and they were talking about how you have to strain the liquid to remove the hair.
Ah!
And I just sat there and I didn't get nauseated from... I mean, I grew up on a farm. I understand how this stuff works. And I'm usually pretty solid about dealing with these things. But I just... You know, it's one thing to have to sit there and strain it because of what you're straining it, you're straining it through cheesecloth or whatever, and that's going to remove fat, or you're straining it through something so that you can remove particulates so that you have a clear broth. Okay, I get all of that. It creeps me out when you sit there and you say, you have to strain this because otherwise you're going to be eating hair.
Ugh.
Okay? That's kind of my thing.
Oh, kids react to head cheese.
Oh, no. Grunt fodder, what did you do? Oh. I mean, heck, people used to pickle fucking... Well, okay, they used to. They still do, but, I mean, it's not...
They would pickle everything.
They pickled everything. They pickled pig, they'd bacon rashers, they would hard boil and then pickle eggs. I still don't get that. But
they get a lot of extra effort.
I mean, it just seems like a lot of extra effort. And I don't know that it's worth it, but, then again, I enjoy kimchi.
I don't even fully
Which
understand.
Dave doesn't even enjoy. He sits there and he's like, kimchi, I could take it or leave it. Me, I'm like, if we go to a Korean place and I'm like, yeah, give me some fucking kimchi. They're like, awesome, here's some kimchi. And I'm like, word.
So you get one of those fancy vaults.
I refute loot. No, I'm not doing lutefisk. I'm sorry, the smell alone would put me off.
That's fair.
I mean, maybe if I was a young kid who sat there and was given it. Okay, wait a minute. Let's back up a little bit. As a young kid, I was given oh man. As a young kid, I absolutely hated New Year's.
Okay.
Okay. In a little German in the community I grew up, which was predominantly German, not totally, but predominantly, we always had to have on New Year's sauerkraut.
Uh-huh.
And I fucking hated sauerkraut as a kid. Yeah, I know that there's different ways to make kimchi, but it's still fermented.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute, I like booze.
Perhaps in
Yeah,
time,
makes
it will
sense.
return to its
Anyway.
former grandeur.
But yeah, so my family, every year for New Year's, we would have sausage, sauerkraut, and noodles.
Ugh, hate it.
And as a kid, I hated it. Now I sit there and I look at it with a little bit of nostalgia, and I can sit there and I can, like, force my way through it. Kind of like, okay, there's nothing like forcing your way through something that you don't care
Yes,
for.
Preston, be a farm boy.
What now? I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Word. Okay, but yeah, so every year we would have sausage, sauerkraut, and noodles. And I would eat my way through it, eating the sausage and the noodles and trying to leave as much of the fucking sauerkraut as I could. Oh no. You do know that there's something missing from this, I present you the worst case scenario, which has a bunch of different kinds of wursts and bacon and other rashers and the like.
What now?
There's actually something missing with that. And it's to me, it's the pinnacle of German fare to me. Because German fare to me, schnitzel.
Got anything else for me, Garvey?
Schnitzel is like the epitome of German fare, particularly with like potatoes. And I love that. I love schnitzel. But anyway, the whole thing with sausage, sauerkraut, and noodles is I hated sauerkraut growing up. And every now and then I get this nostalgic desire for the thing that I hate.
Okay.
You know? I mean... Well, here's the thing. Okay, Grandfather says he literally had sauerkraut on a burger yesterday. Okay, that is fine. if you like sauerkraut, I mean, hell, they put sauerkraut on
Good afternoon.
Reuben's.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom,
And that's fine,
broadcasting
because
across
the flavor profile works that way. But here's the thing. You have bland noodles with basic sausage.
So basic.
So basic sausage, and that's just kind of salty. Doesn't really have much other flavor. It's kind of porky, but not. And then you're punched in the fucking face with sauerkraut. Like, my mother would have to go and, like, cut back the sauerkraut when I was a kid because nobody, like, we wouldn't eat it if she put too much sauerkraut in. And if she put too much in a day, I'm like, I enjoy sauerkraut, but very much in limited quantities and on my terms. It's definitely one of those situations, and it's like I don't hate sauerkraut, but as a kid I did. I hated sauerkraut as a kid. As an adult, I'm like, okay, it's something that I'm okay with, and occasionally I want. But I don't want it all the time. I don't want it for multiple meals. And, you know, it's its own thing. It's a very specific thing. I guess for some people it might be equivalent to lutefisk. That, you know, sometimes you want it. I mean, I guess growing up Catholic, it's kind of like how from about late February to early April, I tend to have this hankering for fucking fried fish. Mm-hmm. It's insane. I mean, I typically don't even care for fish because it's usually poorly done anyway. Uh-huh. But I put money on this. Come mid-February to late February, whenever the hell Mardi Gras is, sometime between Mardi Gras and Easter, I will just get this ridiculously stupid hankering for some fucking fried fish on a bun.
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Oh, god damn it. I just failed the quest.
What quest?
To, defend Ten Pines Bluff. I was supposed to build defenses.
Well, reload.
You might be right about that.
Go and reload.